Shabbat shalom, everybody, and you are welcome to the Shabbat of this morning. The Parashat that we're discussing about this morning is called Parashat Acharei, which means after the death. That is, as I said, after the death of Nadab and Abihu, the two sons of the Kohen Gadol, of Aaron, the Kohen Gadol, after they approached God, when they brought alien fire before God, what was not commanded of them, that they did, and they faced the consequence of their action. But there is one thing that is very important that I want to discuss about this morning is about where you can't even imagine that you can see evil. That is where you see evil. Where you don't even imagine, where you think that this is the holiest of the holy of the holy of the holy. Where is the person that you think, man, this man is a man of God. This man is the most righteous man on the planet. This woman is a woman of God. This woman is the holiest man on the planet. Behold and lo, that person, that place, that man is the copycat of the negative energy. That's what I just want to say. So the place you don't even imagine. The place you don't even imagine that this place can be the place where evil can come in. That is where you always see them. And so I subtitle it. The subtitle of the message of this morning is there no sanctuary from sin, from evil? Is there no sanctuary? Is there no a safe place? What's the meaning of a sanctuary? A sanctuary is a safe place, no? A place where somebody is safe. Is there no a safe place from sin? Is there no a safe place from evil? Is there no a safe place that you can say, oh, thank God, I am safe here? You need to ask yourself individually, is there no safe place from sin? I have some questions to ask you this morning. What does it mean that the high priest made atonement for the holy places, for the tent of meeting, the altar, and for the Holy of Holies? In the book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 33. Is there no sanctuary from sin and evil? Have we not rid ourselves of Azazel, the incarnation of evil, pushed over the precipice in the desert? In the book, we can see that also in the book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 21 and 22. As if to address the anomaly of the atoning of the holy, the Rabbinic imagination creates a strong and stunning insight recorded in the Talmud in Yoma 69b. I want to use Talmud to understand, for us to unravel this mystery. Even though in the Holy of Holies, there is evil. Can you imagine that? May we? Where you cannot even imagine, where you can't imagine that you can see this negative energy, that is where it hides. And the rabbi is telling us, be careful. Understand. Once you understand and you know what you are doing, then it's easy. I always use the example. If you know the mechanism of a wristwatch, you can dismantle it and assemble it and everything will work. But if you don't know the mechanism, then if it breaks, you need to take it to where? To the person that repair watch. And the person that repair watch will repair it, but he will repair it very nice. Because you know that if once he repair it perfectly well, he won't come back again. And he need more money. That is how the business works. You need to understand the business. He repair it, he charge you. After 6 months, you come back again. After 1 year, you have to be coming back. You have for him to continue making his money, or else his business will close down. And that is not his fault, because he's making the law. That is the law of commerce. You need to understand that. And so, but the problem is that you become lazy because you think that is that man, that is that woman that can help you to repair your watch. You can learn it yourself. You don't need to go. You can learn perfectly well, and you become your own self-sufficient. That is the idea of the Torah. You don't need that man to go and say, hey, that woman to say, hey. No, you can pray yourself. God is near. God is here in your midst. The word is in your mouth. You don't need to go to heaven, Moshe said in the book. You don't need to go to the other side of the sea. You don't need to go to planet Mars to go and see God. No, he's right there. You just let me go and pay money for somebody to help me to pray. Why must you pay money for somebody to pray? when you are a human being. So we are going to see all this is today. The evil desire, the tempter of idolatry, that has destroyed the sanctuary, burned the temple. This is what our sages are saying in the Talmud, okay? He said, the evil desire, the tempter of idolatry, that has destroyed the sanctuary, burned the temple, slain the righteous, driven Israel into exile, is still dancing among us. He's not dead. He's still among us. He's still in our midst. As far as we are human beings, as far as we are in the flesh. The flesh has a lot of way to manipulate us. Our senses has a lot of way to manipulate us. It is discovered neither in the neither world. That means this evil is not discovered under the earth. It's not discovered in some ocean. It's not discovered in some mountain. It's not discovered in some in some place that you say, oh yeah, I know. No, but it's discovered even though in the holies of holies. Like a fiery lion, as Segi said, like a fiery lion, it is the last place one would think of finding Azazel. The last place on the planet they are going to think, to say, oh, there is an evil here. Because he said he's Holy of Holies. They shouldn't be, according to our sense, right? There shouldn't be anything negative in that place. But behold and lo, it's a fiery lion. He's hiding there. It's what is masquerading. Or it's like chameleon. What do you call it? Chameleon? Camouflage. Thank you. It's camouflaging. It's camouflage. And you don't know. And you just be passing. But he's there watching all you in and out. So we need to understand what our sages is saying. And now, and they tell us, so our sages, they deliberated. How can we get rid of Azazel? How can we get rid? Remember, Azazel is a representation of the evil inclination. Okay? Remember, when I use the word Azazel, I mean the evil inclination. Okay? Please understand that. He said, how can we get rid of the evil inclination in us? How can we get rid of this Azazel that has been mashed into our DNA? How can we destroy it? How can we remove it? So I said he deliberated and proposed to cast it into a leaden pot and close the opening with lead. You know a lead? A lead is a material, a black material, when nothing can escape. Because even though in physics, they use lead, concentrated lead, when they construct the atomic reactor. You know, for radiation not to pass through, so they use lead, solid lead. So it defends against radiation. So the same thing here. They say, okay, let's use lead. We put the evil inclination in a pot and we cover it up and we use lead to seal it so that it can never come out. It will never come out. But they later realized one particular thing, and they realized, if we take this thing, this Yetzerah, this evil inclination, and we put it in the pot and cover it with lead, then there is going to be a problem. So what is the problem that is going to be? Because it's going to be a problem. So let's see what the problem is going to be. So they said, so because we slay the evil tempter so that the world will be released from its sinister grip, so that we'll be free. But now, there's a problem. But as soon as they put it and they want to suffocate the Yeserah, they simultaneously slaughter the libidinal energy indispensable for our civilization. When they put the Yeserah inside the pot and they seal it and they are about to suffocate it to die, they realize, oh, no, we are making a mistake. No, we still need this Yeserah to survive. Yeah, it is important. We need it. So how do we need it? Because it is this Yeserah that gives us that, they call it the libido, the libidinal energy, the energy of creation, to reprocreate. It is because the human civilization is based upon the family value, man and the woman, children. Without family, there is no civilization, and that is why you can see all over the world, in the Western world exactly, they want to destroy it completely. No family value, nothing. Everybody is an animal. Even though animal have family value. They have that, oh yeah, you can say, Rabbi, what is going on? Of course, the dog know that this is my baby. It protects the baby, no? The pig, no, this is my baby, I protect my baby. Even though the bird, they protect their baby. They protect their chicks. I don't, you guys have, because we don't live in the village, right? I live in the village, right? Back home in Africa, when the chicken born, you see all the like 10 chicks, they follow, right? When they see the eagle, right? The mama say, all the baby, boom, they disappear, they go and hide. Because there's a predator, there's a hunter, right? And the mama don't go remain. The eagle will fly, run, or the hawk or something like that. But when you see that there's somebody, he goes. As long as the hawk or the eagle depart, the mama will say, all the eagle will come back again. And they stay. See, there's an instinct of surviving, right? But now, a man, a human being, not an animal, say, no, we don't need that. Let's get rid of it. A man can become a woman tomorrow, and a woman tomorrow can become a man. Even though 4 years old can become, who's a girl can become a boy. No issue. See, that is the idea. So, we understand, our rabbi now seriously understood that, yeah, they need this Yesera too. So, but how do we need this Yesera? Remember, everything that is positive has a negative. And everything that is negative has a positive. There is nothing that is purely evil, and there's something that is purely good. That is, because they have to be balanced. That is the idea a rabbi is saying. Now, they say, there is no recourse left but to release the Yesera. Before doing so, some of the sages suggested that perhaps they can pray to the heaven for half mercy. Comprehend? So the idea here is this, that before the Yesera should be released, the sages, they went and do what? And begins to pray. And pray, God, please, let us at least have mercy upon us half. But they need to understand that it's nothing like half mercy. It's either full mercy or no mercy. No half mercy. Right? So, let them be lost, they said, a rabbi said, as sages. Now, this is how they now came to the understanding. They said, let them be lost, but let it be restricted to one person, to your wife alone. You can lust after your own wife alone, not lust against any other woman. That is how they came to the understanding. You can have a lust, but only to your wife, not going to not looking wanton eyes, looking at other women. No, it's not right, right? But with your wife, it's good. Let there be ambition and aggressiveness. All these things, we need them in our life. Without them, we cannot survive. Without them, we cannot strive. It is what? It is ambition. It is your passion. It is your aggressiveness that makes you to progress in life. If you don't have that one, I'm telling you, you're an animal. You can't survive. We need them, but the sage said, let it be restricted to noble and peaceful ends. Let us use it positively. That is the idea. We can be aggressive, but positively. We can be ambitious positively. Not to say, oh, I see, let me destroy somebody, put somebody down in order for me to climb up. No, it's not right. But we can do that. We can do a positive one. He said, they continue. He said, let there be anger, because we need all those things. Because when people say, oh, anger is of the evil one. No, that is a positive one. He said, let there be anger, but let it be limited to righteous indignation. Righteous indignation. Righteous anger. Because how do we see, you can say, Rabbi, how do we see a righteous, how do we, what do you understand, or how do you explain the word righteous anger? In the sense that you see somebody committing iniquity and you are angry. Because what that person is doing is not complying to the Torah. It's not complying to the message of the Messiah. Okay? That's called a righteous anger. You don't like it. You see? But not when you see somebody, as I discussed this morning, a woman and a woman are fighting. Right? Fighting, I mean serious fight. And the men, I mean grown-up men, not babies, men standing filming. They are filming and they are happy. Yeah. Among them, two women are fighting naked. They touch their clothes. And instead of them to go and say, oh, stop fighting, no, oh, okay, let me film it and put it online. It was a person that came, a man came and said, oh, what are you guys doing? Another man who is not from that race. I don't want to mention any race. Not from that race at all. That man, what are you guys doing? It's not good. The man went and separated them and covered them up. That is what I'm saying. See, because now there is no morale, zero morale. It has been destroyed by the way we train our children. So, our sages are giving us this example, this thing that we need these things in our life, but we have to use it in a positive way. In so praying, they will extract the best of the impulses. Remember, we have our impulse, but we need the positive one. We need to extract that positive side of it. Because if we say we want to destroy completely the Yesera, we destroy ourselves. You still need it, but you need to use it positively. Those anger, you need a positive one, not a negative one. So, in the world in which we live, there is nothing that is black and white. That is the idea. Because people say, okay, it's either black or it's white. No, there's nothing like that. In the world that we live, there is a gray area. There is that mixture between the black and the white. The Torah says, and out of darkness came the light. The light didn't just appear, voila. No, it came out of darkness. So darkness can produce positive things. And while light also can produce negative things. Right? So we need to understand this. Is that not out of David, Hamelech, that we have Shlomo? Is it not out of Shlomo that we have his son, Jeroboam, that divide, because of his stupidity, that divide the kingdom? That is it. Because he refused to listen to the advice of the wise. He follow his own what? His own friends. 25 years old. How can a 25 years old advise you? 20 years old, how can he advise you? You know, oh, this is my pal. We went to York University. We went to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, together. You know, that guy, I'm telling you, if you know the physics that he knows, he can. He's my friend. He's my pal. You know, we went to discotheca. He can advise me. You know, okay. Let's go advise you. You need wise men. Men of the age of your fathers, who have lived and who have seen a lot of things that you've not seen. That they have possessed a lot of wisdom. Then to come and say, oh, even though you are the king, they bow down, oh, leave all the king. But in the day of your father, this I did, this I did, this I did, this is where the thing can. Oh, no, get out. I don't need your advice. I need the advice of my pal. No? And we see where it leads him. So this is the idea that our rabbis, our sages, are saying. In the world in which we live, it is not conveniently segregated. Therein lies the rabbinic recognition of ambivalence. That means the fixed feeling, the contradictory of things. The sacred and the profane are intertwined. That is what I'm trying to tell us. There is no place, no act, no person that is wholly evil or wholly good. No, Yeshua said, no one is good but God. They came, hey, they say, good master. Oh, good rabbi. Hey, no, stop. No. No one is good but God. Because Yeshua recognized, I am a human being. I have a flesh. And as far as I have a flesh, this flesh is not good. That's what he's saying. It's not good. Because this flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of God. This flesh cannot inherit the world to come. You have to go back to where it came from. You will need a new body, a new flesh, a celestial one, a better one. That's what he's saying. Only God is good. Only God is perfect. Only God is wonderful. Every other thing is a lie. That's what he's saying. That's what he's telling us. So, let us see. There is not anybody that is completely evil, and there is not anybody that is completely good. Things is mixed. It's not segregated like clearly segregated. This is it and this is it in the world that we live. That is the idea that I'm trying to tell us. And this is how Zohar explained it. Zohar gave us this full and a great explanation. He said, when God came to create the world and to reveal what was hidden in the deep and disclose the light out of darkness, both were wrapped in one another. So it is that light emerged from darkness, and from the impenetrable came forth the profound. So, too, it is that from good and evil, vice versa. Okay? So, when God created His world, everything was intertwined. Right? It is not in His realm, in the realm of the Almighty, things are distinguished. And He's the only one that has the power to control. We have people like, for example, soccer players, right? Soccer players, I don't know, I've forgotten the term that they use. People that can use their right and their left leg the same. They can play with their right leg and they can play with their left leg equally. And there are people also that can use their right hand and their left hand equally. But me, I cannot do that. I only use my right hand. There are people that have the ability, they can use both hands equally, perfectly well. So, in the realm of God, God can do that because God can perfectly well. That is not, you know what, my right part of my brain does not contradict very well my left, or my left part of my brain does not contradict, does not work well with my right. That is what I'm saying. God can do all those things by Himself, but we are limited. That's the idea. Human beings, as far as we live in this physical world, as far as we live in this, material world, we are limited. So I said this to continue, and they begin to explain. They say, in an ideal world, in God's essence, the left and the right hand are what? Harmoniously ambidextrous. Exactly, that's what I'm looking for. Ambidextrous. That means you can use both sides perfectly well. This is the unity that the prophet Acharei envisioned on that day when the Lord will be one and His name one. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and I make evil. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 2 is God. So He is God of all things. He's a supreme God. He handles everything the way He wants. He used this for His benefit and He used the other for His benefit. What I said is telling us, God, we say, oh, we have to eliminate the Yesera. We need it. We still need it. As far as we walk in this physical world. In the next world, no. But in this physical world, in this material world, we need it. So, finally, the Rabbinic insight into the ambivalent character in human history is dramatically enacted in the section of the Torah in which two male goats are chosen on Yom Kippur. The first section of the 6th chapter of the Mishnah or the Yoma explains that the two male goats of Yom Kippur should be alike in color, in height, and in price. And they should be together in their purchase. Both the one to be chosen by lottery as a sacrifice to the Holy One, blessed be He, and the other one go to be destroyed for Azazel. They are initially indistinguishable, and only a mere lottery will differentiate them. You see, that is the idea. Remember what I told us? The Yesera is what? Is camouflaging. In the holies of holies, in the most holiest, in the place you can ever never imagine that where you can find evil, that's where you find it. A man that you think, oh, this man, as I repeat again, a man that say, this is a holy man of God. Oh, behold and lo, that man is a copycat of the evil one. In the secret life, you don't know what they do. You have no idea. But in public, hey, with a big cap, with a clothes like this, on the TV, everything, say, yeah, man, he performed miracle. Okay. Continue. Because you refuse to read the Torah. He said, and many of them on the day, in the book of Revelation, it said, power will be given unto the beast. To do what? To deceive people. They will perform miracles. Say, this is the Messiah. You are even ready to sacrifice your life for them. Because you say, I see the miracle with my 2 eyes. But what power does he use? Behold and lo, it's a negative side. The dark side. Right? And then you standing there say, hey, it's too late. The Torah say, read and understand. This is what in a history and as sages are trying to give us this understanding that they have learned from their fathers. So we can be able to practicalize this understanding and this knowledge and this wisdom in our days now. Because we can see that is the same thing that is going on in our world at the present time. Where somebody will say, the Lord God speaks to me. Okay, the Lord God speaks to you. Okay, what did he say? They lie in the name of God because they think they can go scot-free. But remember, you lie in the name of God, you won't go scot-free. The judgment will come. It will come swiftly and speedily. So I want us to understand this, that these animals that they use on Yom Kippur are equal. The same. Color the same, price the same, height the same. They look, you can't even differentiate them. Because you can only differentiate them by what? By lottery. You make a lot upon them. The one for God and the other for Azazel. Balance. That's what the idea is. The one to the left side, the one to the right side. And this is what Yeshua also said. Yeshua said, give Caesar, Caesar. Give God, God. This is the same idea. Yeshua didn't come to bring anything new. Nothing new. The Torah said nothing new under the sun. No. Yeshua never bring anything new. Zero new. He is just fulfilling the commandment that he gave to his people on Mount Sinai. He's fulfilling the Torah that he gave to his people on Mount Sinai. That is it. He said, let it be so. Because this is my word that I gave to them. It must be fulfilled the way I said it. Because if it is not fulfilled, then I'm a liar because I gave it. And then people say, oh, look at a lie. And I don't want to be a liar because I gave the word to Moshe Rabbeinu. And it must be fulfilled one by one. Right? So this is it. This can only be differentiated by a lot. One for God, one for the other side. Caesar for Caesar, God for God. That is it. Basic. It's nothing hard here. We make it hard. Finally, there is nothing original in sin. Sin rests at the door. In the book of Bereshit, chapter 4, verse 2. God told who? Cain. Sin rests at the door. Remember, sin is very, very close to you. Very, very close. You have to be very careful. You have to understand. It is the Torah that can tell you this is the sin. And they want to tell us, don't study the Torah again. Even though at least look at the curriculum, the children's curriculum, no more religious study. They moved. And then they become animal. You can see how children talk to elderly. You can see how children talk to their mama and their father at home. Because there is no basic understanding that morality is taken away. Yesterday, when we were having the Erev Shabbat, the Rabbi was asking, why did the Torah match the morality, the sinning of father and mother and so on and so forth with the sacrifice for the Yom Kippur? What is the relationship between this one and this one? Why are they in one Parashat? And I answer, the basic thing is this. It's about morality. A country, a nation, a people that they deprive themselves of morale, that they have immunity against morale, then they are doomed to fail. That's what the Torah is telling us. This is all about morale. It's understanding. When these young people, they say, hey, we know more than our fathers. We know more than Moshe Rabbeinu. We know more than my father Aaron, the Kohen Gadol. Let me go and take fire and go to God. Were you commanded? No. This is the way we find ourselves now. Where children abuse elders and they kick elders. And you see children in the metro. You see a pregnant woman. And you see the student from the Leko. They just cross their leg. They can't even stand up for a pregnant woman. No respect. And this is society that will say, hey, we are going to the kingdom of God. Okay, let me see how you are going to enter. I'm not God. God can do anything but this idea. Because we did not train our children well. We need to train them well. Give them at least basic morale so that they can understand that life is not black and white. But this is the liberating awareness because we are aware of the ambivalence that means the state of a mixed feeling. We are cautious of anyone who claims to speak out of the sanctuary without the stammering of scalability. That means the tendency of saying, no, am I the wrong or am I the right? Because they only tell you, yes, I am right, God has commanded me. That's what they said every time, to deceive the people, to deceive the little ones. Because we know that we are all human beings, and all our credos and acts are human projects. Conscious of the ambivalence in living, we may not fulfill critical discrimination or surrendering moral judgment to another. We enter the sanctuary as fragile men and women seeking to sort good from the evil, careful to extract the spark of divinity lodged in the hooks of existence. All are judged, all are atoned for. The pulpit, the pew, the laity, the priesthood, the vestibule, the ark, everything is clean. Remember, evil lies at the door. You don't see it. Everything is atoned for one by one. Everything is clean. And that's what the Holy One, blessed be He, is telling us. We have to clean ourselves. As a human being, we have our faults. As a human being, we are good and we are evil at the same time. Nobody is completely good and nobody is completely evil. There is this mixture of everything. But we should extract the positive. Extract the positive. Use it for your own benefit. Let's use it for our benefit. Let's use it for our nation's benefit. Parashat Acharei. Is there no sanctuary from sin? It's a question. You can answer it yourself. Is there no sanctuary? Is there no safe place from sin? Shabbat Shalom.